All right, I've got my Bible here, and I'm ready to read to you absolutely every book of the Bible that was written by someone who had met Jesus.
Should I give it away? Should I tell you how many?
We can go ahead and skip the Hebrew Bible since Jesus wasn't alive when that was written, and go straight to the New Testament. You ready? Not a single word.
Nope.
There is not one book of the Bible that was written by someone who had met Jesus.
Because the Bible was put together almost 360 years after Jesus walked on earth, after his resurrection.
Yes, some of the Gospels are attributed to Jesus' disciples, but scholars agree that they didn't write them.
All of this is farcical. It's fake. It's a show. It's a hoopla.
They were written decades after Jesus' death. The
Hundreds of years, not decades, centuries.
earliest gospel that we have in the New Testament is the Gospel of Mark, and it was probably written around 70 of the Common Era. The attribution of those Gospels to disciples didn't happen for many years. They also don't read like eyewitness accounts and don't even claim to have been written by the disciples. Paul's letters weren't written by someone who had met Jesus. Paul, by his own admission, had never met Jesus. And even that great narrative we have about Saul encountering the risen Christ on the road to Damascus is something that the author of Luke Acts, the same author wrote both the Gospel of Luke and the book of Acts, it's something that he invented for the narrative.
In order to give you a brief overview of this and to really dive into it, I did write a book. Right now it's in PDF form. You can find it. You know how to find it. Where I dive into the Gospel of Thomas, and Thomas was one of Jesus's disciples, one of his best disciples. And in the intro, I go in depth as to how this book was put together, how it's changed throughout the last 2,000 years. So I highly recommend that if this is a topic that interests you.